Hey, what's up? I'm Dave Boyer, aka Mr. Boyer, aka the Swamp Man. I'm here at Boyers Park. This is my house, and I've had a lot of requests from my students in the past couple months after I started showing them some of the projects to kind of take them on a tour of the house. So I thought I'd take this morning and take us a little walk around the house and show you what I got going on. So here's the entrance to my house. Just pull up on the property. First thing to kind of walk up on is this raised bed planter. I built it in 2013 or so, right before my wedding. The tree in the center there is called our wedding tree. It's an American redbud tree, and at our wedding we had it sitting out and a bunch of little tags, and people could write well wishes for us, and we planted it here in the center of the raised bed planter. Keep going on forward on our entrance here. So here's the main entrance to the house. We'll go in there in just a second, but I thought I'd walk around the outside first. Just this spring, I've been working on a project on making a deck. I've talked to the students about that a little bit. Kind of finished it up yesterday for the most part. Got a couple of little small details left to do, but we'll go check that out. So on the deck I got some raised planters, and got this one planted here with some hostas and some purple heart. Built some benches that go around the outside of the deck area, and just this weekend kind of finished up the bar area with the countertop here. Put in the tiki torches. They're ready to go. One of my other raised bed planters in the front here has some things that we'll hopefully be able to harvest and eat. I got tomatoes and potatoes that are doing really well, some rosemary in there, garlic and strawberries not so much, but we did plant those. Out there in the yard we got our play area. Put down some artificial grass there a couple years ago. Brought in the swing set area, play set area, and it's just kind of a mess of toys from my girls. The original patio we had here was this brick patio, and we had the table here and a fire accent detail thing. I don't know what they're called. Gas log fireplace area. But we moved that up onto the new deck. Little shed I built a few years ago as well. You know, a little project here and there. Got to do something. Stay busy, have some fun, get a little dirty, a little sweaty, a little sore, because some of these projects, they hurt when you're getting older like I am. The deck goes up to the upstairs bedroom, which I'll take you inside and see. Got an awning also, a sunsetter awning that retracts and comes out when we have sun, but it's early in the morning. I haven't put it out for today. So let me walk back around to the front, and we'll head into the main entrance to the house. Boyers Park has 81 acres. We're kind of in the front half of that. Most of my property is back there towards the mountain view. And I've got a road that bisects the property. Road's in a bit of a disrepair. A lot of these storms we've had the past couple of years, it's a dirt road, and I haven't done very much to maintain it, so it's kind of hard to drive down it unless you're in four-wheel drive truck. Alright, so I'll take you inside, see what we got going on inside. So when you first come in, you're in a hallway, just an entrance hallway, and when you turn left. If you turn left when you come in, you go into the main part of the house. And if you were to have turned right, you go into the bedroom. Directly behind me is the laundry room. I didn't quite clean that up a whole lot, so we'll leave that to your own imagination. But I'll take you into my wife and I's bedroom, see what we got going on in here. So in our bedroom, we just had an addition put on, and one part of the addition was to add some space to this downstairs bedroom. Originally, it was just this front section that I'm standing in right now. We got a big master closet, but it was a pretty small room. It was originally made as a guest bedroom, later became my daughter's first nursery. Show you my telescope real quick. But then we added on this back section so that we were able to move in down here, my wife and I, and have it sort of as our master suite. So the back section, we added 10 feet back here and enough room for a king-size bed. And then we also added in the master bathroom. Take you for a quick little walk inside. We got one side that has the rock accent wall, mirror that's framed in wood from our property, and the vanity that was made with wood from our property. Directly across from that is my wife's countertop, and similar thing. We got wood made from our property, mirror framed there. So there's no sink on that side. That's just where she can do her makeup and do her hair and things like that. And then we've got our small walk-in shower. Shot one video in here earlier this year. Trying to clean up the rock that's the bench in the back there. Same accent wall in the back. Rain shower. Shower head. Not the biggest bathroom, but pretty nice anyway. So let's check out the main section of the house. So we'll go back out the door through the bedroom, across the hallway at the entrance, and then we come to the main living space. And the main area, we've got the dining room, kind of where we just walk in with our dining room table. And then coming into the family room. So this was another part of the addition, the family room, and it's got some cool features. It's really changed the way that we can kind of sit and relax a little bit. We got that nice TV there with poplar accent wood wall behind it, wood from our property as well. Got our new couches that have come in through here. And then we've got our gaming area back here. Got another table if we have guests over to, more guests than just what we use at our table. We can eat back here as well. Got a couple of maps that have become part of the decorations in the room. This map my sister got for me, and it's got a website where you can put in pictures and they print the pictures to the size of the shape of states. We still have a few states that we've been to that we haven't gotten pictures made for, but our last trip, our next summer trip, should finish up all 50 states for me. I haven't been to Texas or New Mexico in my lifetime, and my wife hasn't been to Arkansas, Oklahoma, Texas, New Mexico, and Utah. So we're going to do this whole little section of the country here. The only other areas that we haven't gotten pictures for, we have both been to up in the Northwest, but we just don't have the pictures printed for it yet. And I got one more map in my house, and this one's pretty special to me. This was my grandparents' map. It used to be downstairs at their house in Vandalia, Missouri, and they had it filled with tons of little pins, and the pins would show where they had been, and I mean, they had been to everywhere except for Africa, all six of the 7 continents. They've been to all 50 states and plenty of other locations. since I inherited it, I took out their pens and started the pens for my family. So those are some places we've been. On the back side of this area is our kitchen. I didn't do too much to clean up in here, so I don't know how it's looking, but got concrete countertops, the hickory cabinets. I put in the wood floor, replaced the wood floor when they did the addition. There was some leftover hickory flooring, and I ripped out the cork floor we had in here before and replaced it with the wood to match our bedrooms. So then last things is upstairs. The only way to get upstairs from inside the house is to take the spiral staircase. So we'll do that. And the upstairs is my daughter's room. They get the mountain view from out the window. So they got a pretty big bedroom area. They got their kind of play area over here. They also have 2 maps of the world, one of the world, one of the US. A desk that they haven't started using yet, but hopefully they will. As they get into school, then they got their bed. Currently they're sharing a bed. Not sure how long that'll last. We really originally designed this room to have 2 beds in it, one for each of them, but they like sleeping together, so we just kind of allowed them to have some extra space by just putting one bed in there. Then they have their reading area over here, some of their chairs, their bookshelf with their books, and another view out over the front of the property. And then they've got 2 closets, one for each of them eventually. And then their bathroom is in the back of the room also. It's actually really a pretty cool place to live. I've loved all the projects that I've done here. I'm really proud of the 10 years really that it's taken for us to get to this point. But hope you enjoyed the tour. Didn't really have a whole lot extra little things to say in it, but just thought I'd stop and share it with you. Tell you the science rocks. Peace.